Imagine this. You land at an airport, walk toward the gate, and above you is a massive sign that reads, President Donald J. Trump International Airport. Welcome to America, 2026. Because that is exactly what is about to happen. And for the first time in United States history, a sitting president will have an airport named after him. How is this possible? Why now? And why is no one stopping it? That's what we're going to break down today. Palm Beach International Airport, a busy airport in Florida, is officially set to be renamed President Donald J. Trump International Airport on July 9, 2026. The announcement was made by the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. But it doesn't stop there. Even the airport's three-letter code is changing. Where flights currently land at PBI, they will soon land at DJT, the initials of Donald John Trump. Every boarding pass, every flight tracker, every aviation database in the world will be updated, and the location is no coincidence. The airport sits just a few miles from Trump's private Mar-a-Lago resort, where he frequently stays as president, meaning every time he travels home, he'll be landing at his own airport. And the cost? The project comes with a $5.5 million price tag, paid for by taxpayers in Palm Beach County. This didn't happen overnight. It all started earlier this year in the Florida legislature. The Florida Senate passed the bill with a vote of 25-11, and the House of Representatives approved it earlier with an 81-30 vote, a strong Republican majority. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, yes, the same DeSantis who once tried to challenge Trump in the Republican primary, signed the bill into law without hesitation or comment. Florida Senator Danny Burgess defended the decision, saying, 50 years from now, when we're no longer here, we will look back and recognize what this president has done to save America. A bold statement for someone still in office. And this is where the story gets interesting. Naming airports after presidents is not unusual in the United States. John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York was renamed in 1963, just a month after his assassination. Reagan National Airport was renamed in 1998, 9 years after he left office. George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston was renamed in 1997, 4 years after his presidency. And Gerald Ford International Airport in Michigan was renamed 22 years after he left office. The pattern is clear. These honors usually come after a presidency ends, or after a president has passed away. Never before has a sitting president been honored in this way. So why now? Supporters argue it makes sense because Trump is essentially the home base of this airport. He lives nearby and frequently uses it, but critics see something very different. A broader effort to embed Trump's name across American institutions. The Kennedy Center in Washington? Rebranded. A boulevard near Mar-a-Lago? Trump Boulevard. A new class of naval ship? The Trump class, and now an airport. But there's another layer most media aren't highlighting. Shortly before the bill passed, the Trump Organization filed a trademark for Donald J. Trump International Airport. Trademark attorney Josh Gerben called it unprecedented. A sitting president's private business filing trademark rights in advance of such a naming that has never happened in U.S. history. The trademark also gives the Trump Organization control over the airport's branding. Critics say this turns a taxpayer-funded institution into free brand value for a private business. The Trump Organization claims it's just protection against misuse. Whether you believe that is up to you. Historians largely agree this is not normal. Other presidents waited years, sometimes decades, and none had a commercial trademark tied to their honor while still in office. Starting July 9th, every flight to Palm Beach lands at DJT, every boarding pass, every flight search, and somewhere in that terminal. Welcome to President Donald J. Trump International Airport. Honor or overreach, you decide. If you found this interesting, subscribe and hit the bell for more. See you in the next one.